Okay, today guys, we're going to look at Amaranthus for a video for Peter HAMANN. It's a $30 bandit for Peter, and yeah, enjoy. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. So we're going to look at Amaranthus here, and this is one that I have never filmed on, and I've not personally picked out in the wild either, because I just haven't had a good research into it. And you know, I'm always wary about what plants might look similar and maybe toxic. So you can often have look-alike plants, and I'm just worried about that. That stopped me picking the Amaranthus just randomly in the street when I thought I noticed its flowers. And specifically, what one was he just talking about there? Spinosus, that one. So we were just watching the video there by Chad Zuba. He has a wild adventure channel, and he was, I believe, somewhere in Mexico then, and probably in northern Mexico somewhere. I'm not sure where actually he was, but you see, I've noticed these before out there, these flowers, and I thought that looks like the same leaf. It's like, it almost looks velvety, right? It looks a bit velvety, the leaf, and I think it's quite common. You know, not as common as the grass, but it's in a lot of and not as common as, you know, those little spine things, Spinosa or something. The other one, the little black spines, I forgot what that's called, but you can eat that plant. I did a video on that. And not as common as maybe, you know, cattails or something, but I often see it in you know, ditches and on the side of the road and spare blocks and all that. Not that common there, but I'll definitely see it around the edges of, you know, larger blocks of trees, not just, you know, city blocks, but I mean when you start to get out of the urban centres, you hit the edge of the forest, and on the edge of all the forests, you know, near the guttering maybe of a road or something, when there's a bit more water, I often see these around water, and he was picking it there from the side of the river too. So, and, you know, I think it's pretty common, and you should be able to tell those leaves, right? And they're all edible. You could make, you know, a nice soup out of it with maybe a bit of meat in there. That's what Chad did in his video with those leaves. He had a very fatty little tiny slither of steak, and he boiled it up in an old pumpkin, and yeah, he basically, a dried pumpkin, and then he basically went hunting for those leaves to put with it, because they are nice and fresh. So it's going to be high in minerals, this one, because it's you see that? Because it's a herb. And that thick leaf, you know, that thick leaf will definitely hold all the metals. Well, let's go into that one. Interesting, they've got carbohydrates in them. So they'll give you that energy boost from very light, leafy carbohydrate, you know. All the way through the spectrum, protein and minerals and vitamins. No, I think it's a good one. It's good for anemic patients. Interesting. So there you go, it has to be high in iron as well, if it's good for anemia. Yeah, just common oxalic acid if you eat too many greens of many different types, not just amaranth. So yeah. Right. Yeah. There you go, yeah, you know, I get that hearty feeling from the leaf, like it's really a hearty leaf to eat. You know, as opposed to taking lettuce, which is, you know, really, you know, skinny green. You know what I mean? I didn't know this. Nice, it has a nutty flavour. That proteiny flavour. Well, it has the most iron there. The most protein, the most iron, and the most carbohydrate as well. Notice it's also got the most fibre, and that's like one thing missing out of like modern diets, that good old plant fibre. You also get in celery, you know.